Oh, yeah. Check this out. Clown, give me just a second. I've got something very important to tell you guys. There's gonna be a little bit of change coming real soon. And nobody knows about it until right now. You'll be the first to find out. This hasn't even hit the newswire yet. The press release does not go out until tomorrow, but you hear it first right here, right now. Memphis Wrestling is leaving CW30. On Friday night, September 1st, Memphis Wrestling will premiere on WMC Action News Plus, baby! So for those die-hard fans that grew up watching Channel 5, Memphis Wrestling is coming home! Now check this out, guys. What that means for you guys is that a whole lot more people are gonna see your crazy faces on Memphis Wrestling.
All right. We're live from 304 Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is an STSpod.club production. That's right. This is episode 742, episode 129 of Rollin Into Mempho. Guys, I had to open with that little bit of news about Memphis Wrestling going to WMC Channel 5. Is that awesome or what? We had a shooting star. I recorded on Wednesday. That's right, Wednesday. You could have listened to it Wednesday by subscribing to Patreon. Unedited, go to stspod.club. You can listen to it right now. Go in the right-hand corner, subscribe, or you can listen to the edited version coming tomorrow afternoon. That's right, on a Sunday afternoon. I don't think that's the first time we've ever done that. On a Sunday afternoon, you can listen to the edited version about Memphis Wrestling going to WMC Channel 5, and also a bunch of other fun stuff. I want you to go to stspod.club, the right-hand corner, and join, Twitter, join Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and you can PM us. If you like the Lane Dynasty shirts that Austin Lane's wearing all over social media, I have 3. That's right, only 3 shirts left, and all you got to do is DM me that, or you can DM me you want a Rollin Into Mempho t-shirt. Go to the link of all links there on stspod.club and join one of the social media accounts and DM me. All right, guys. Every week we do hits, misses, MVP, question of the week, what's happening, and must see. Now to the upcoming events, and then on with the show.
We are Memphis Wrestling. Join us live starting next Saturday when Memphis Wrestling and the Pontotoc Run Club tag team with the WWE Hall of Famer HACKSAW Jim Duggan to fundraise for St. Jude. Meet HACKSAW at 4 p.m. Reserve your seat today. Saturday, August 26th, Memphis Wrestling is coming to Gleason, Tennessee for the first ever Tinker Town Throwdown benefiting Gleason High School. Sunday, August 27th, meet the real one, formerly known as ENZO AMORE. Then watch AEW All In absolutely free at Dave & Buster's. Monday, August 28th, join us at Ghost River on Bill Street for our official Raw pre-party. It's free and family friendly. Saturday night, September 9th, Memphis Wrestling returns to the Dyer County Fair for the Bicentennial Bash. Memphis Wrestling is free with paid fair admission. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com.
All right. Let's talk about hits. Gun Show out with Adam Gorgeous. That's right. Boom! That was a quick match, guys. Quick match. Big hit of putting over Gun Show. I really like what they did with that. Then Van Vicious comes out with Jimmy Blaylock still in the wheelchair. Stay in a wheelchair, Jimmy. I love you in a wheelchair. This feud never ends. Van Vicious always challenging Bret Michaels. Bret Michaels always taking care of Van Vicious, but they're challenged again for next Saturday night. Fun stuff with Van Vicious, talking about his black eye and not getting his movie roles and not going on dates. Man, why are you like that, Gun Show? Why did you do that to Van Vicious? Next up, Draco and G.O. Savage against the Roberts family legacy. Dustin dancing there. I love that stuff. Huge crowd, guys. Huge crowd. Busting at the seams is what I typed down as notes. Busting at the seams. Cordell and Aaron in the ring. Love this match. Love the way it was put together. Love the hot tag. Roberts, those guys so perfect for Gio, just perfect. And the big choke slam, power bomb combo. Loved it. Hit. Big Red came out. Guess what, guys? Big Red can cut a promo. Does that surprise you? Don't surprise me. He's a veteran of the business, and he's been cutting promos for a long time. Very well done talking about King Cobra. Up next, hit. Well, yes, it was a hit, and it wasn't a hit. We got Barnabas coming out. The hit part was that he blew his nose on Dustin's handkerchief. I love that. That was funny. Very well done. Barnabas, we'll talk about you and the other stuff here upcoming. Women's title match. DDT's been part of Memphis wrestling history, and, well, Nix took care of her real quick. Boom, it's over, and she beat her with the DDT. Ouch. Yeah, a little bit different DDT, kind of what John Moxley uses, but yeah, Nix is the champ. Come out and talked. They talked about her signing that contract against Mackenzie Morgan, and she pretty much said, I'll do it. Hit. We got Mikey returning. Yay, Mikey's back. Yep. Very well done. Match with Brandon Beretta. I like the guy. He's got some solid moves. Still green. He needs some work. Very well done. Mikey did a promo, and I'm not sure what that was. Has Mikey went a little? Who knows? Am I not supposed to do that now? I don't know. He acted a little crazy. Let's just say that. Listen to that promo. Gaston and Matt Williams against Big Swole and Colton Cage. Like this match because it was highlighting 4 very good talent for Memphis wrestling. Swole and Cage kind of like, the Superfires are a big team, just like I always put Mike Anthony and Toomer together. I liked the way they did the hot tag. It was totally different, throwing Gaston in the ring. Very well done. And then the main event, hit. Archer and Cruel against each other in the Everybody Dies match, which I thought was a casket match, but was it no, it wasn't. He pinned him on top of the casket. I loved casket. I loved this match, guys. It's slow, methodical, totally different than stuff that you see. Even here on Memphis Wrestling, we have a faster speed style. This was slow and methodical, exactly what it should have been, with 2 big monsters. Big hit with Lance Archer beating Cruel. That was our hits for week 129. All right, what's our misses? For week 129? Here's my miss, and I said I was going to mention him here in a minute. And that was Barnabas. Barnabas was crying. That's a miss, guys. You know why it's a miss? Because someone should have came out there and consoled this guy. You guys, everybody in the dressing room should be ashamed of yourself. That's our miss for the week. Miss 129. Miss to all Memphis wrestling. Even the fans, the wrestlers, everybody. somebody come out and console Barnabas. Miss for 129. What about our MVP? Our MVP of the week, man, I want to give the MVP just to the finishing move, the choke slam powerbomb combo. But I'll go ahead and Cordell and Aaron Roberts family legacy, daddy coming out there cutting a great promo. I'm giving MVP to Roberts family legacy for week 129. All right, guys, look up. We're going for question of the week. See this right here? That's what you need to do. Oh, maybe over here. Is it over here? Oh, all right. The phone number, the email, send your question for question of the week. All right. Question of the week. Hey, look who I got here. Dustin.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I got this question of the week during the week, and I knew we were going to record, so I was like, wow, you would be the perfect person to answer this. So here we go. Wrestling fan 63877 says, you always talk about new gear. When one of the wrestlers gets new stuff, you always point it out. How important is it to have the right gear on the right wrestler? How important is that?
Well, first of all, it is extremely important. I mean, this dates back to Beyond the Mat, where you see Jim Ross telling two guys that just had a tryout match that if you had this cut down a little bit more, then it would look this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. So it's very, very important. But when do I ever mention people's
No, me.
gear?
He's talking about me. I mention
Okay,
it
all
all
right.
the time. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, Derek and Ray had new gear, and then Colton Cage had new gear a couple weeks back, and then it's on this upcoming show. And I always talk about the gear because the announcers never say anything about it, but it's one of those things that I always notice. Notice.
Well, that's why is we want you to notice. I notice as well, but I just don't put it over because to me, it's something that's expected for, a talent to always have some new gear, especially I'll tell you, like the Posse are really good at it. You can see when the Posse transition from one story to the next, like right now, I call it the Beetlejuice gear because they have the black and white stripes. Right. But then the next story that happens, you'll probably see him wearing something different. Big John Dalton, of course, because he's such a wrestling fan and so early into his career that he can switch up. Like he's got a new Ingomar Falcons singlet. He's got his, future Hall of Famer singlet. He's got a whole bunch of different things to where he can wear wherever he is. It's different. And it's something new all the time. So we notice it. We just don't mention it on television. We leave that to you guys to mention.
Right. And then it
important.
Reminded me of something that I was watching SummerSlam, and I saw Finn Balor come out. He was wearing Nikes. And do you remember, you can just back me up on this, but do you remember when you first got into business, if you did not have a real set of wrestling boots, you were considered either backyard or outlaw, and they didn't even want to use you on the show, right?
Yeah. You know what happened?
John Cena?
We outnumber them.
Oh.
We being the younger generation
You're
have
right.
now outnumbered
right now.
the old guys that wouldn't let us do that back in the day. If I had an idea, like now I wear Jordans with everything, a suit, a tux. It don't matter. If I'm wrestling, I wear them. That's my deal. Had I done that back in the day, they'd say, can't do that. You can't wrestle with those in there. They wouldn't let you. And so now
they would not let you wrestle at all.
We outnumber them.
I'm ahead
it's our rules now.
Right. Yeah, I guess it is. But I was ahead of you. So when I was doing the magic thing early or going to shows, I seen them say, "Where's your gear?" And the guy go, "Well, I got these." No, you're not wrestling. Go on.
Now, in all fairness, don't just bring, unless your gimmick is like trailer park trash or something. Don't bring some shoes that you wear out on the streets every day. Like I wear different shoes on the court for the Grizzlies than I do in my everyday. So if you should treat them like wrestling boots or wrestling shoes. But yeah, nowadays we can wear whatever we want.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Right there on the screen, on the bottom of the screen, you'll see how to call or you email us and get questions.
You mean right here on the screen? On the screen right there?
Oh, God. Thanks, Dustin. Thanks for joining us this week.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what's happening? What's happening for week 129? Big Red, he's calling out King Cobra. Are we going to see that? King Cobra says he's done. Big Red says, I don't care. Where's King Cobra? I'll whoop his butt. Big promo, but Big Red loved it. Knicks against Mackenzie Morgan. We're going to see that finally. And what's happening? What's happening with Mikey? Is Mikey going crazy? What's happening for week 129? All right, well, you're up to must see for week 129. Everybody dies match, guys. Cruel against Archer, slow, methodical match. Go to YouTube at Memphis Wrestling. Go out of your way to see the must see for week 129. All right, guys, you know what I'm fixing to say. Same bad time, same bad channel on the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there. And as everyone knows, I love my mama.